Timeless elegance, exploring French garden ideas for your outdoor oasis. French gardens are renowned for their enchanting beauty, timeless elegance, and meticulous design, evoking a sense of romance and tranquility. These gardens have captured hearts for centuries. In this videos, we will delve into the world of French garden ideas, exploring the key elements, design principles, and inspiring features that make these gardens a masterpiece of art and nature. French garden ideas. French gardens are renowned for their elegance, beauty, and harmony. They combine formal and informal elements, such as geometric shapes, symmetrical lines, colorful flowers, and natural features, to create a pleasing and inviting space. Whether you want to create a grand or a cozy garden, you can find inspiration from the French style. Here are some tips and suggestions to help you design your own French garden. 1. Consider your home's architecture and style. One of the first things to consider when designing a French garden is your home's architecture and style. You want to choose a garden that matches or complements the overall look and feel of your home. For example, if you have a traditional or colonial home, you might want to opt for a classic French garden that features boxwood hedges, gravel paths, and stone planters. If you have a modern or contemporary home, you might want to go for a contemporary French garden that features sleek lines, minimalist plants, and metal accents. 2. Use walls or fences to create structure and contrast. Another important feature of a French garden is the use of walls or fences to create structure and contrast in your space. Walls or fences can define different zones in your garden, such as dining, lounging, or working areas. They can also create focal points, such as a fountain, a sculpture, or a gate. They can also provide privacy and protection from the wind and the sun. You can use different materials and colors for your walls or fences, depending on your preference and theme. For example, you can use stone or brick walls for a rustic and natural look, or metal or wood fences for a modern and sleek look. You can also use plants to soften the edges of your walls or fences, such as climbers, wall shrubs, or hanging baskets. 3. Use plants to add softness and color. Plants are one of the best ways to add softness and color to your French garden. They can also provide freshness and fragrance to your space. You can choose plants that suit your garden's conditions, such as the amount of sunlight, wind, and temperature. You can also choose plants that match your personal taste and style, such as flowers, herbs, vegetables, fruits, or succulents. There are many ways to display plants in your French garden. You can use containers that have different shapes and sizes to create a diverse and attractive look. You can also use vertical gardening techniques that make use of the wall or fence space, such as trellises, ladders, pallets, or hanging baskets. You can also use raised beds or planters that elevate your plants and make them easier to maintain. 4. Create a bistro nook for dining. A bistro nook is a small and charming dining area in your French garden where you can enjoy your meals or snacks outdoors. A bistro nook can also create a sense of intimacy and romance in your garden, especially if you add some candles or fairy lights. You can create a bistro nook by using a small table and chairs that fit your space and style. You can also use a corner or a niche in your garden to create a more secluded spot for your bistro nook. You can also add some plants, flowers, or artworks to enhance the look and feel of your bistro nook. 5. Experiment with different styles and designs. Finally, one of the best ways to find the perfect French garden for your home is to experiment with different styles and designs. You can use online tools or apps that allow you to upload a photo of your home's exterior and try out different French gardens on it. You can also browse through magazines, websites, or social media platforms that showcase various French garden ideas from different homes around the world. You can also consult with professionals or experts who can offer you advice and suggestions based on your needs and preferences. Historical roots, understanding French garden design. The French garden design tradition dates back to the Renaissance and Baroque periods. Formal symmetry. French gardens are characterized by their meticulous symmetry and geometric layouts. Versailles' influence. The Palace of Versailles is an iconic example, with its grandeur and precision. Axis and focal points. Gardens are often designed around central axes and highlighted by focal points. Parterre gardens. Artistry in landscaping. Parterre gardens showcase intricate patterns and designs. Boxwood hedges. These hedges shape pathways, borders, and patterns with their precise forms. Colorful planting. Incorporate flowers, herbs, and shrubs that create vibrant contrasts within the patterns. Central elements. Place fountains, sculptures, or ornate planters at the center of these geometric designs. Allées and axis. Inviting pathways. Create inviting pathways through allées and axes. Tree-lined walkways. Border pathways with rows of trees, providing shade and a sense of rhythm. Perspective play. Design allées to visually lead the eye toward a distant focal point. Gravel walks. Gravel pathways offer a traditional touch, adding to the rustic charm of French gardens. Ornamental fountains. Elegance in motion. Fountains are integral to French garden designs. Central focal points. Place ornate fountains at the intersection of axial pathways. Sculptural elements. Opt for classical or figurative sculptures to adorn the fountains. Reflecting pools. Incorporate reflecting pools for a touch of serenity and a mirror-like effect. Lattice topiary. Living sculptures. Topiaries add whimsy and artistry to French gardens. Shapely forms. Trim shrubs and trees into elaborate shapes like animals, cones, or spirals. Varied heights. Experiment with topiaries of different sizes to add depth and visual interest. Boxwood beauty. Boxwood is a popular choice for topiaries due to its malleability. Parfumery gardens. Fragrant blooms. Engage your senses with fragrant parfumery gardens. Rose varieties. Plant a diverse range of roses for a captivating display of colors and scents. Lavender beds. Incorporate lavender for its soothing aroma and vibrant purple hues. Herb gardens. Include aromatic herbs like thyme, mint, and rosemary for a sensory delight. Terrace landscapes. Levels of beauty. Terraced gardens add dimension and elegance to the landscape. Stone walls. Build stone walls to create multiple levels for planting and seating areas. Cascading greenery. Allow plants to spill over the terraces, creating a lush and layered effect. Vine-covered arbors. Incorporate arbors covered with climbing plants for a romantic touch. Enclosed gardens. Intimate hideaways. Create secluded oases with enclosed garden spaces. Walled gardens. Design enclosed gardens with high walls for privacy and protection. Courtyard charm. Use enclosed spaces to cultivate delicate plants and create intimate seating areas. Decorative gates. Install ornate gates that lead into these hidden paradises. Garden rooms. Creating outdoor spaces. Segment your garden into distinct rooms with different themes or functions. Dining area. Designate a space for outdoor dining with a table, chairs, and shading elements. Lounge space. Create a comfortable lounge area with outdoor sofas, cushions, and lighting. Reading nook. Design a serene spot with a bench, surrounded by fragrant blooms and lush greenery. Monet's garden. Capturing impressionism. Explore the charm of Monet's garden in Giverny. Water lilies. Incorporate water features with floating water lilies, echoing Monet's iconic paintings. Soft palette. Opt for a pastel color palette with gentle hues reminiscent of Monet's artwork. Graceful bridges. Integrate arched and ornate bridges that complement the garden's aesthetic. French gardens are a harmonious blend of artistry, nature, and meticulous design. With their formal symmetry, ornamental details, and captivating focal points, they invite visitors into a world of elegance and romance. Whether you're drawn to the refined charm of parterre gardens, the fragrant allure of parfumerie gardens, or the enchanting pathways of allées, there's a French garden idea that suits every taste and style. As you embark on the journey of creating your own French-inspired garden, remember that attention to detail and an understanding of design principles are key. Carefully chosen elements, from fountains and topiaries to terraces and garden rooms, can transform your outdoor space into a haven of beauty and tranquility. By embracing the timeless elegance of French garden ideas, you'll not only enhance the visual appeal of your landscape, but also create a sanctuary that offers respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. As you walk through your garden, you'll experience the magic of art and nature seamlessly intertwined, a testament. French gardens are elegant, beautiful, and harmonious spaces that combine formal and informal elements, such as geometric shapes, symmetrical lines, colorful flowers, and natural features, to create a pleasing and inviting space. Whether you want to create a grand or a cozy garden, you can find inspiration from the French style. By following these tips and suggestions, you can design your own French garden,